Good morning and aloha. How are you today? Today is May the 16th. It's Sunday. Today I'll have a Sunday service at Kappa Jodo Mission. However, because of the internet connection is really bad, so I cannot live stream. But instead, before going to Kappa, I'd like to have this morning service and to share my Dhamma message today. First, I'd like to thank Dr. Glenda for the very generous donation. So today's service is dedicated to her husband, Dr. Siegfried Strifat, and thank you very much. The last week was Mother's Day service, and I talked about love. And love is kind of eternal thing. So there are many opinions for centuries, for a long time. And then you can always talk about, and if you are fortunate, you are happy, meaningful part, and not always, can have meanings. However, most kanji characters consist of meaningful parts. So if you take apart the kanji, then you know more about the kanji. So the kanji I love, can be divided in two parts. One is to receive, and the other one is heart. So the kanji love is to receive with heart. So that is according to the kanji character. And so we actually receive many things, and as we grown up, we forget about we have received so much, like caring, food, and at the time of baby, we cannot do anything. But, after grown up, we think we can do, but we still receive so many things, such as air, water, and even food. Without the environment, the earth, and the universe, we cannot have food. So in this sense, to receive is a very essential action and very necessary for human being. And traditionally, we have discussion the self-power and other power. So today's words of Honen Shonin is about power, self-power, other power. It's called tariki. So self-power is called jiriki, and other power is tariki. And traditionally, the Nagarjuna, the founder, the beginner of the Mahayana tradition, Mahayana Buddhism, he divided two categories. What is Nangyodo, is a difficult path or holy gate, and easy path. Jodo is an easy path or the Pure Land Gate. And it was developed, and then Dora Shonin is the self-power is the Shodomon or is a difficult path, and other power is Jodomon, the Pure Land Gate, and as other power. And I think today's Honen Shonin is excellent understanding. No matter how many times. So we think that many times Nembutsu is based upon self-power because we have rely on power and we do the Nembutsu with self-power. That's why we can do many Nembutsu. But Honen Shonin's idea is completely different. No matter how many times you recite Namu Amida Butsu, if you rely on Amida Buddha, if you completely realize you are always receiving, the blessing of Amida Buddha, then This cannot be self-power. This can be other power. Because you rely on Amida Buddha. And on the other hand, only one time Nembutsu or a few times Nembutsu. But if you rely on self-power, you want to do something by yourself, and you don't rely on Amida Buddha, the essential vow, then although the numbers of Nembutsu is very less, only one time, but this can be self-power. So there was a kind of misunderstanding, like Ichinengi, one core school is that Tariki is that no need to recite many times. One time Namu Amida Butsu is enough. Is actually wrong. So it is not numbers that Hoden Shonin mentions, but your realization, your entrusting Amida Buddha. How you rely on Amida Buddha? How do you rely on the essential vow? That depends whether it is Nembutsu based on self-power or Nembutsu based on other power. That is today's Hoden Shonin's understanding. And we have another Japanese word that is itadakimasu. So itadakimasu is whenever we eat, before we eat, we say itadakimasu. And itadakimasu is actually to receive. So when we eat food, before we eat food, we are mindful of the food is not we take, but we actually receive. And itadaki also means the summit, the very top of the mountain. It's called itadaki. So the idea of itadaki is actually the blessing come from above. Blessing is beyond our reach. So it comes from the above. Then all we can do is actually receive. So in a sense, our environment of human being is given, that we actually attained or we acquired naturally. But it was all given. From the moment we are born, we always receive. Right? So even we think we get it, but it was from the large viewpoint of universe. It was given. So the idea of itadakimasu is we are receiving blessing. We are receiving this wonderful environment of a human being. So this wonderful, environment, and the fact we are receiving is we can call it tariki, the other power. So before eating, we say itadakimasu. Please remember that is itadakimasu means that we receive. And also the kanji love is to receive with heart. So thank you very much for joining in the morning service. I'm going to start the service. Oh, by the way, today service is Kappa Jodo mission at 10 o'clock and no internet service, no online service. However, on the following week, that is on the 25th, May 25th, we will have over here in-person service at Korowa Jodo Mission at 10:30. aspire for my body to be as pure as an incense burner. I aspire for my mind to be like the light of wisdom. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and the future Buddhas of the 10 directions. 一心教な自法会上十部一心教な自法上十法一心教な自法会上十尊 I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Buddhas who eternally dwell in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Dharma, the teachings, which eternally exist in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community, which eternally exists in the lands of the 10 directions. 無常乱せ尊入道場無常釈迦如来入道場無常実法如来入道場 We reverently call upon Amida Buddha, the world-honored one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon Shakyamuni Tathagata, the enlightened one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon the Tathagatas of the 10 directions to enter this sacred place. 我釈所造諸悪語 The harmful actions I have done in the past are all derived from my inherent greed, anger, and delusion. Born of my conduct, words, and thoughts, I now repent them all. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Namu Amida Bu, Chi Namu Amida Bu. 不浄人人未妙法百千万語難遭遇我本見門徳十字願下如来真実義 Yes, the past, profound and wondrous Dharma, even after hundreds, thousands, million aeons, is difficult to encounter. We now here receive and uphold it. May we understand the true message of the Tathagata. The verse in praise of the Buddha. The luminous face is majestic, and his sublime powers unsurpassed. To such radiant splendor, nothing compares. The sun, moon, and precious jewels that shine so luminously, all become obscure and dark like black ink. The Tathagata's appearance transcends this world and is beyond compare. Your great voice of perfect enlightenment resounds in the 10 directions. Your conduct, learning, diligence, concentration, wisdom, and majestic virtues are unparalleled. They are extraordinary and wondrous. In profound clarity and virtuous mindfulness on the oceans of teaching of all the Buddhists, you have mastered their depths and exhausted their secrets to the end. Ignorance, greed, and anger, the world honored one is forever without. Among humans, you have the valor of a lion. Your sublime virtues are infinite. Your accomplishments are vast, and your wisdom profound and wondrous. Your radiant light, with its majestic quality, shakes the great southern whole world. I vow to become a Buddha equal to you, sacred Dhamma King. Transcending birth and death, I will lead all to emancipation. In generosity, resolve, adherence to precepts and diligence, as well as in meditation and wisdom, I shall be supreme. I resolve to become a Buddha to carry out this vow to all who are afraid and fear. I will bring them great peace. Even if there are Buddhas, hundreds, thousands, millions, innumerable great sages, as many as the sons of the Ganges, I shall make offerings to them all, to every one of these Buddhas. Nothing will be like my seeking the way, resolute, unfailing. So even if, like the sons of the Ganges, all the Buddha worlds, again, consist of uncountable infinite lands, my radiant light shall completely illuminate and pervade through all these realms. Thus, my devotional practices and sublime powers will be impossible to measure. May I become a Buddha whose land is most sublime. May all who are there be wondrous and unique. And may this place of practice be supreme. This land will be like ultimate enlightenment and beyond compare. I will have compassion for all beings and emancipate them all. Those from the 10 directions who come to be born in my land, their minds will be joyful and pure. Having reached my land, they will immediately experience happiness and serenity. May the Buddha believe in me and be my true witness. I bow before you to dedicate my strength in achieving this aspiration. The world-honored one of the 10 directions, having unimpeded wisdom, may they forever bestow this honor and know my will to practice. Even if my body must undergo all suffering and pain, I will carry out my practice with diligence and endurance to the end without regret. 미다홈 제잉남 오귀라귀시오 먼저 산토에고 소규쇼 무쇼신. Amida Buddha's original vows are the essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the pure. 10年。 Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-bu, Namu Amida-butsu, Namu Amida-bu. Teachings of Hoden Shonin, Day 16. Nembutsu through power other than self. To describe one who devotes himself to reciting Nembutsu many times as a practitioner of Nembutsu through self-power is a grave misconception. To be precise, one who performs the recitation of merely one or two Nembutsu through his own efforts is referred to as a practitioner of Nembutsu through self-power. If one repeats Nembutsu continually 1,000 or 10,000 times day and night for 100 or 1,000 days with total respect for the power of the essential Tao and with complete reliance on the compassion of Buddha Amitabha, this Nembutsu with each utterance and wish is considered to be Nembutsu through power other than self, Tariki. The Nembutsu devotees possessing the threefold devotional heart continue the recitation of Nembutsu moment by moment and day and night. They revere the power of the essential Tao, and depend on the compassion of Buddha Amitabha. This Nembutsu is not deemed Nembutsu through self-power. Nembutsu through power other than self. To describe one who devotes himself to reciting Nembutsu many times as a practitioner of Nembutsu through self-power, Jiriki, is a grave misconception. To be precise, one who performs the recitation of merely one or two Nembutsu through his own efforts is referred to as a practitioner of Nembutsu through self-power. If one repeats Nembutsu continually 1,000 or 10,000 times day and night for 1,000 or 1,000 days with total respect for the power of the essential Tao and with complete reliance on the compassion of Buddha Amitabha, this Nembutsu with each utterance and wish is considered to be Nembutsu through power other than self, Jiriki. The Nembutsu devotees possessing the threefold devotional heart continue the recitation of Nembutsu moment by moment and day and night. They revere the power of the essential Tao and depend on the compassion of Buddha Amitabha. This Nembutsu is not deemed Nembutsu through self-power. The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida. ナムアミダ仏。武州大悲願の阿弥陀仏案件教釈迦牟尼仏六本王者少女諸仏観音聖書大無達極楽会少女大海周到一切三宝法大寺音ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ天下は順日が正明不自在に帰国民南洋が無有取得公認無臭大乗ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ高祖光明天道大師宗祖変更当然下上降格寺教名称和人法二大師法年上人自在小中国史商工上人三祖自然寺領中上人三国伝来浄土伝統初代祖師登場修寺音ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ東頃は浄土院解散村山実情上人荒田玄哲上人吉田中上人伊藤健丈上人加藤正山上人山口龍海上人日野修水上人林明春上人村上健丈上人荒吉明春上人奈良柴雄文上人歴代上人並びに当時会期来再専門主上人と右玄行願苦教円満ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブまた願わくはハワイ浄土宗会期来海峡助院専門首相霊追善増上母大ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ思想部門一切断の付け前修上尊者特楽具樹無量網者陸長小浄土ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ自問聖に道縁具足無所障芸道上上ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ当時会期来手段のつ日配合配信も中院首相霊と追善増上母大ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ元に上来諸宿読開室ここに弔ろうところの奨励は時に2019年4月17日往生したも俗名はドクター・スチュリューファーとシグフリードどの字を上智禅上門の奨励追善増上母大ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブまた願わくはハワイ浄土宗男神と各家先祖代々追善増上母大また願わくは本日三家の各家先祖代々追善増上母大のためにまた願わくは戦死病持つ王難王子三害万霊無縁無縁ないし崩壊平等利益 ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブチュナムアミダブ願にし功徳平等性一切同法中母内心往生安楽幸福We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and may we together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve birth in the pure land of peace and bliss. 10年。同生10年。ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブムアミダブナムアミダブツダムアミダブありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Please have a great Sunday and please stay safe. 生阿弥陀仏。ありがとうございます。